What's up, gang? Welcome to Chimp Skills. I'm Josh, and today we're going to talk about what happens when you don't achieve your goals. So in one of my first videos I put out was on goal setting. And goal setting is fantastic and you should definitely do it, but by nature, most of us as humans are lazy as shit. And it gets to the point where you just stop doing stuff. I have experienced a lot of lazy bitch syndrome lately. There's a few things that I've really been wanting to get done, especially in the morning, like my 10 minutes of meditation, a few other things that I've been really sort of focused that I would like to get done, but I just find myself avoiding them because I'm suffering a massive case of lazy bitch. So, what do we do when basically our brains are switching off and it doesn't want to do anything? So I was listening to Tim Ferriss's podcast a couple of months ago, and he spoke about a tactic, I think it was IBM, that they use with their staff. So their staff are becoming really sort of disengaged and I guess lazy because they weren't hitting their sales targets. So what they found is that if they made the targets so easy that you couldn't not hit these targets, that eventually they develop some positive reinforcements when people achieve those sales targets, and then from that point on, they had the staff engage and they could start lifting the targets again and sort of building them up to a productive sort of level where they previously were. So you might be asking yourself, well, that's all good and well in the corporate world, but what about in real life? So if you are having problems with some of your goals, this is an easy solution to trick your brain to sort of just lure it in just a little bit, and then over time you can start building a bit of a habit. So I'll give you an example. Say for instance, if your goal was to floss your teeth. So before you go to sleep, you're like, I don't want to floss my teeth, that's going to take too long. So instead, you trick your brain with, I only want you to floss one tooth. That's it. So you go floss one tooth, you might be flossing 2 teeth, 3 teeth. Before you know it, you've flossed all your teeth. The whole point is that you make the goal initially so easily to achieve that you can't not achieve it. And that way, sort of, you drag your lazy ass brain in there and you get them to do that particular task. Some more practical examples might be, say for instance, you want to lose weight. You got to get your ass to the gym, but you don't want to go to the gym because you're lazy. So you trick your brain by saying, hey, I'm only going to go for 5 minutes and sit on the stationary bike. That's all I'm going to do today. But we all know that most of the hard work is getting to the gym. Once you're there, your body sort of starts to get into a bit of a groove and you end up just getting stuff done. So you go to the gym, you sit on the bike for 5 minutes. You're also going to probably feel some social pressure to not leave, because if you walk in, ride the bike for 5 minutes and then leave, people are going to probably look at you weird and you're going to feel a bit awkward about it. So that social pressure alone of just getting your ass in the gym is probably going to make you stay for at least 20 or 30 minutes so people don't look at you like you're a lazy sack of shit. So that's a good one. I've been using it for my 10-minute meditation in the morning, which I have not been doing. Facebook is so alluring and it drags me in, and before you know it, I gotta go. So I've been tricking myself by saying, hey, you just gotta lay down and meditate for 1 minute. And normally after 1 minute, my brain's sort of relaxed and it's getting into the groove, and by that stage, I can sort of lock myself in for that full 10 minutes. But it's just about tricking your brain to begin the task. And even if you just do what you've set yourself out, so if I just did that 1 minute meditation, if I did that for 3, 4, 5 days in a row, I'm going to start to develop a habit. And from that point, it's going to make it a lot easier for me to commit to that habit long term and build it up, as opposed to sort of starting with a larger goal at the beginning. But yeah, this is just, if you're struggling with goals and you're finding that it's really hard, set them so easy that you cannot not achieve them. Look guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like, give it a share, and until next time, peace!